Reading for January 12th, entitled, Christ, the Mighty Healer. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Christ employed every means to arrest the attention of the impenitent. How tender and considerate were his dealings with all. He longed to break the spell of infatuation upon those who were deceived and deluded by satanic agencies. He longed to give the sin-polluted soul pardon and peace. Christ was the mighty healer of all spiritual and physical maladies. Look, oh look upon the sympathetic Redeemer. With the eye of faith, behold him walking in the streets of the cities, gathering the weak and weary to himself. Helpless, sinful beings crowd about him. See the mothers with their sick and dying little ones in their arms, pressing through the crowd that they may get within reach of his notice and touch. Let the eye of faith take in the scene. Watch these mothers pressing their way to him, pale, weary, almost despairing, yet determined and persevering, bearing their burden of suffering in their arms. As these anxious ones are being crowded back, Christ makes his way to them, step by step, until he is close by their side. Tears of gladness and hope fall freely as they catch his attention and look into the eyes expressing such tender pity and love for the weary mother, as well as for her suffering child. He invites her confidence, saying, "What shall I do for you?" She sobs out her great want, "Master, that thou shouldest heal my child." She has shown her faith in urging her way to him, though she did not know that he was making his way to her. And Christ takes the child from her arms. He speaks the word, and disease flees at his touch. The pallor of death is gone. The life-giving current flows through the veins. The muscles receive strength. Words of comfort and peace are spoken to the mother, and then another case, just as urgent, is presented. The mother asks help for herself and her children, for they are all sufferers. With willingness and joy, Christ exercises his life-giving power, and they give praise and honor and glory to his name who doeth wonderful things. No frown on Christ's countenance spurned the humble suppliant from his presence. The priests and rulers sought to discourage the suffering and needy, saying that Christ healed the sick by the power of the devil. But his way could not be hedged up. He was determined not to fail or become discouraged. Suffering privation himself, he traversed the country that was the scene of his labor, scattering his blessings and seeking to reach obdurate hearts. Taken from Letter 31, dated January 12, 1898, to Uriah Smith, longtime editor of the Review and Herald.